Hey, you are watching a video recording, screen recording of how to connect student computers to Map Test. Okay, so the very first thing, we're going to do a couple of things before we load Map Testing. We're going to make sure that your computer settings are correct. So I'm going to click on the desktop. From the desktop, I'm going to go to Finder, Preferences. I want to make sure that under the General tab of Preferences of Finder, I want you to make sure that Connected Servers is checked so you can see those items on the desktop. If it is not checked, please check it. It will be important. If it is checked, I want you to make sure that it stays checked. Okay? Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to your Applications folder. So I go to Go menu, Applications. In your Applications folder, you will have an application called Test Taker. It's towards the very bottom of your list. Everything's alphabetized. I'm going to take Test Taker. You can already see mine's in my dock, but I'm going to take it and bring it down to the dock so I can run that application after I have things set up and ready to go. Okay? Now, those are some pre-game things that I need to make sure. Now we're ready to go ahead and start with connecting to the server, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Go, and under the Go menu, I'm going to hit Connect Server. The server address that I need to type in exactly as is, it's kind of like dialing a phone number. You need to make sure that it is all correct to get the right person. Same thing. I'm going to go ahead and hit Connect. I will get this window when I am connected, and it's going to ask for a username and password. By default, yours will say your name, but the name needs to be Map, password needs to be Test, T-E-S-T, all lowercase, then hit Connect. Once I'm connected, it will say select the volumes you want to mount on this server. I would like to mount NWEA, and I click OK. Now, the server has mounted on the desktop. I'm going to keep that server up and running. This is the folder that it's in. Don't mess with any items in the folder. Just go ahead and close out of the window. Now that that server is mounted, these are the directions to start Test Taker. Okay, very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my dock where I put the application, and I'm going to launch Test Taker. This will be the first time launching for many of you, so what it's going to do is take a little bit of time to talk to our servers. Okay, once it is launched, I want you to go ahead and we're going to tell where we need to save our data. So I'm going to choose the first plus sign under that hard drive looking thing. I'm going to go ahead and click. And then I'm going to go ahead and go all the way down to Volumes. Under Volumes, I'm going to go ahead and choose NWEA, hit the plus, and Clayton Ridge NTE, and click OK. If I have done that correctly, I'm going to get my Test Taker window. When I'm in Test Taker, the username is I'm going to hit Next. Okay. If I've typed it in correctly, I will get the next window called Test Selection. The very first test you're going to take is most likely the reading test. You're going to choose Reading Survey with Goals and hit Add. If you are in 5th grade, you're going to choose Reading Survey with Goals 2 through 5 and click Add. So for the sake of time, I'm going to choose Reading Survey with Goals 6+, hit the Add button, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit Next. So if I am 7th grader Jody Palmer, I first type in my last because the directions show last. I'm looking for Jody. Jody highlights her name and she hits Finished. That's how you set up for map testing.